morning to all. My dear lovable students, those who are going to write costing examination today, I just want to draw your attention regarding how to write the costing exam. As we all know that, everyone know that it is a 100-mark paper. In that, 70 mark will be for descriptive and 30 mark will be for case study and MCQ. First of all, in that 70 mark, you understand that every question will be for 14 mark. Abdiya sir. That means 70 divided by 14 means we are supposed to get 5 questions, my dear lovable students. But in exam, really we will be having 6 questions will be there. Please picturize along with me. Think the question paper, then you can easily apply in the 3 hours. Out of that 6 question, this is a basic classification. First compulsory question and remaining 5 question. First compulsory question will be for 14 mark. Generally ICAI is asking 5 mark, 5 mark and 4 mark. So 5 plus 5, 10 plus another 4, 14 mark will be tallied. If the examination are easy, this first compulsory question, we can easily do it. But generally in a subject called as costing, this 14 mark will be tricky. Generally tricky. So if I am writing the exam, I will be reading on a reverse order basis. I will not try the first compulsory question first. I never said that it cannot be manageable at all. Sir, skip first question. We can't skip. We have to write compulsory question. If the exam is average or tough, generally the first question will be tricky. So it's better to start with question number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of this 5 question, as we all know that 1 question has to be skipped. Generally in a costing exam, those who have not prepared the theory, question number 6 we will skip. And we have to write question number 2, 3, 4 and 5. If you analyze the last exam question paper, 2A they have asked for service costing, 2B they have asked for overhead. Like that some combination they will be giving. I'm not going to say that this chapter will come at this place, that we can't predict. So what I want to say is 10 mark from service and 4 mark from overhead. That means from service, big question, and from overhead, a small question. Sir, for a 14 mark question, you can allot a 25 to 30 minutes you can allot for 1 question. My dear lovable students, the next question, in question number 3, they have asked for ABC and marginal. ABC was little high weightage of 8 mark, marginal for 6 mark. So you have to spend 30 minutes for dealing with question number 3. Sir, question number 4, they have asked budget and integrated and non-integrated, especially that reconciliation part. Again, you can spend another 30 minutes on this area. And question number 5, material, EOQ, overhead, sir, 30 minutes. That means basically 4 questions we are supposed to write. 1 question generally take, if you take 30 minutes, if you take 30 minutes, if you take 30 minutes, and if you take 30 minutes, out of our 3 hour, 2 hours will be go here itself. What is the coverage? Basically 14 mark is for 1 question. Into 4 question you'll be covering. So 14 into 4 comes to 56 mark will be the total we will be able to write in 2 hours out of 3 hours. Still we are having MCQ. Still we are having first question compulsory. That means what I'm trying to say is, if you don't plan properly, time won't be sufficient. How to plan? That's what I'm coming up with the video. So what I'm supposed to do, my dear lovable students, first your 15 minutes reading time. In 15 minutes reading time, we will be getting question paper of only descriptive 70 mark. We will not get the question paper of the MCQ. So it's mandatory that there is no option. It's mandatory that at 2 o'clock start, you have to write the descriptive part. That means only descriptive paper will be provided. MCQ paper will be provided only at 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock, don't start reading the MCQ at all. Don't see the MCQ paper at all. Let it be easy. Let it be tough. Let it be very tough. Let it be very easy. Keep the question paper there, because you have spent your 15 minutes of time on the descriptive reading. Start writing the descriptive. How to, sir, in that 15 minutes, these are the 3 decisions you should take. Decision A, decision N and decision M. Decision A, question to leave from question number 2 to 6. Generally in costing, nothing to decide. Question number 6 we will leave because we would not have prepared the theory part. Then 2, 3, 4, 5 we have to write. Right. Let me tell you one thing. Even in that 2, 3, 4, 5, sometimes you may skip one topic. So that will save some time for you. For example, sir, I have not prepared budget. It should not be there, but I'm saying an example. Then this question will be released for you. That time can be used for the remaining things. Okay, that decision you have to take. Question number 6, I'm going to leave. From 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this part I'm going to leave. This is the order of writing question. That's what the second decision you have to take, order of writing. And in question paper itself, nearing to the question, write the time allotted for each question. If it's a 10-mark question, 18 minutes, hyphen 20 minutes. You have to carry your watch. Anyway, costing exam without calculator, we can't go. And that two calculators, please keep. Sir, calculator everyone will take. My dear lovable students, please take the watch also. And beyond 20 minutes, whether the question is getting answer, not getting answer, sir, you have to move to the second question. If it is advanced accounting, we will say that balance sheet has to get tallied. But in costing, there is no concept of tallying. Just write the working notes properly. Don't strike here and there. For the steps, actually, ICAI used to allot marks. Present in a very beautiful manner. Write legibly and write the numbers very clear, especially when you are writing the costing paper. When I wrote the costing paper, I will tell you, when I got 70 mark out of 100 mark in costing at CA Inter. When I wrote the costing paper, in that 3 hours, I used to talk to myself, not to the person who was sitting. Then invigilator will kill us, correct? I used to talk to myself. In the sense means, for example, 250 into 62, some calculation I am doing. If I get 15,500, I used to say to me that, Anish, 15,500. This much voice I can't. I will say that 15,500. That means there are so many students are committing mistake out of pressure and tension. What is there in the calculator when they write? They are writing some other figures. And they are proceeding to the question till the end. And finally they will know that, oh my God, I have taken a wrong figures. So keep that professional skepticism throughout the 3 hours what you are writing. Don't, sir, have so much of compulsion that I have to write 100 marks. There is no need of it. If you are able to neatly write 80 mark, pakka 80 mark, you will be able to score 70 plus, rather 65 plus. That itself is more than enough for this exam. What are the suggested order of writing? This is a suggested order of writing. Sir, whether I have to write MCQ first or descriptive first, write any 3 question out of 14 mark question. That means totally question number 1 compulsory is there. 2, 3, 4, 5. That means question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5. My dear lovable students, what is your duty? No. Choose the best 3 out of 5. Out of 5, which is your best 3? Okay, you are feeling that question number 2, it's good. So write question number 2 first. Question number 4 is good. In that part 1, I know, but part 1, I don't know at all. Skip question number 2. Give the time for the things you know. My dear lovable students, don't have an option that something I will write. For writing something and all, we don't have time. You may feel that, sir, writing something is better than writing nothing. No, sir. Sir, writing nothing is better than writing foolishness, sir. Don't, sir, write foolishness in examination. If you are having sufficient time after attending all the question, then you can try for a question to get the answer. Otherwise, I don't think that you will be having sufficient time in both accounts and costing, because to write that 100 mark itself, we have to run like a marathon. So my dear lovable students, choose the best out of the 3. You know, you'll be writing the 3 questions means it will cover 42 marks. The ideal conversion ratio of that 42 mark, it should ideally cover 35 mark in your exam. For that, you can take 1 hour 30 minutes. 2 o'clock, you start the examination. 3:30, you should be able to get 35 mark. 35 plus, it may be 40 also. Accurate answers, minimum 35 should be in your pocket, my dear lovable students. So balance, you'll be having 1 hour 30 minutes in your pocket. Still, you are supposed to write only 2 questions out of 5 questions. Directly you go to the MCQ part, because if you keep the MCQ at the end, you will not be able to solve. The tension pressure will be there. And 30 marks is the MCQ coverage. When you write the MCQ, you should get 20 mark. There are so many highlights of MCQs are there. At inter level, we don't have negative marking. So how to write that 30 mark, I will tell you. Out of 30 mark MCQ, my dear lovable students, if you are pakka perfect with 20 mark, 15 to 20 mark, anything 15 to 20 marks is a very good marks. Sir, First, write all those MCQs. That means the options if you are getting correctly. For the remaining 10 mark, you try to, sir, work out. Okay, sir, I'm having doubt. I'm not getting answer at all. I don't know. For certain MCQ, you write some based upon the nearest answers. Don't skip the MCQ, because if you write A, B, C, D, any 1 or 2 is correct, luckily 1 or 2 mark you will get, because there is no negative marking. Sir, last day also I talked with some students. Sir, I have not attended certain MCQ at all. Arey, why are you missing MCQs, man? Descriptive, okay. Sir, don't write rubbish things. But MCQ, if I don't know 2 or 3 MCQ, if I write all the 3, based upon luck, if 1 or 2 gets correct, that 2 or 4 marks will be in the pocket. That's the way in which you have to, sir, deal it. Maximum time you can spend for MCQ is 45 minutes, my dear lovable students. Balance 45 minutes will be there with you. In that balance 45 minutes, balance descriptive 2 questions will be there. In that 2 questions, that is not the best 2, which is the moderate 2. In that some part, if you don't know, if you skip means automatically time will be released. Sir, you have to manage for, sir, 28 marks, because 14 into 2, at least you should be able to score 15 marks, sir, with that balance 45 minutes. If you planned properly, sir, you can score 70 marks. First, always the defense mode. Try to get the 40 marks, because there are a lot of students who are pressuring themselves in G2 that the exit route is costing. Yes, there is no doubt about it. It's good to score costing than in audit and FNM, everyone know. But what is how to score 70 mark? Step by step approach. First, ensure that you got the 40 mark. Next, convert the 40 into 60 mark. Then hit a last ball 6 to score 70 plus. Cool and composed. By this time, if you think, oh my God, standard, continuous, standard price, revised structural, continuous, standard price, material usage variance, material yield variance, material price variance, oh, this labor formula, row 1, and I'll say, if you are pressuring your brain at the last moment of time to retrieve every formulas, automatically brain will get stuck. Especially in the time of 1 o'clock to 1:45. Don't discuss anything. How much you are going to be cool and calm, that's what the mark you are going to be awarded or get in the examination. So, இவ்வளோ நாள் படிக்காததா நம்ம ஒரு 2 மணி நேரத்துல படிச்சிட்டு போறோம். நம்ம அவ்வளவுதான் இருக்கா CA கோர்ஸ் நான் கேட்கிறேன். நான் இவ்வளோ ஒரு 6 மாசம் 4 மாசம் படிக்காதத, whether it is possible to study within this 2 hours, அவ்வளவுதான் வேல்யூ இருக்கா CA கோர்ஸுக்கு. So that is not practically possible. If you are so tensed and pressured, just go for a walk, have a tea, listen to some songs, just think of the chapter. In the sense means, இப்போ நான் ஓவர் கேட்ட நான் திங்க் பண்ணும்போது எனக்கு ஓவர் ஹெட்ல ஒரு வியூ வருது. அந்த ஓவரால் வியூவை திங்க் பண்ணுங்க மேல இருந்து. that will be really helpful for examination. ஓகே, இந்த ஏரியா கேட்க வாய்ப்பு இருக்கு. இப்போ நம்ம வந்து டோட்டல் லைன் ஐட்டத்தை ப்ரொடக்ஷன் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டுக்கும் சர்வீஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்டுக்கும் பிரிச்சு தரோம். ஓகே, சர்வீஸ் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் திருப்பி ப்ரொடக்ஷன் டிபார்ட்மெண்ட் பிரிக்கிறதுக்கு எனக்கு வேரியஸ் மெத்தட்ஸ் இருக்கு. அது மேபி ரிப்பீட்டட் ரீடிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷன் மெத்தட்ல பண்ணலாம், இல்லைன்னா நான் வந்து சைமுல்டேனியஸ் இக்குவேஷன் மெத்தட்ல பண்ணலாம், இல்ல ட்ரையல் அண்ட் எரர் மெத்தட்ல பண்ணலாம். இப்படி வரும்போது இப்படி போடணும். லைக் தட் யூ ஜஸ்ட் ரீகால் in your brain automatically chapter wise. Stock level maybe maximum stock level கேட்கலாம். maximum stock level na okay, இது plus இது okay, இது minus இது okay, fine. maximum lead time into maximum sir consumption. ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா பிரெயின் உங்களுக்கு கொடுக்கும், நீங்க ப்ராப்பரா முன்னாடி ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணியிருந்தா. ப்ராசஸ் பண்ணலைன்னா கண்டிப்பா கொடுக்க கூடாது. என்ன பிரச்சனைனா, if you are tensed, process பண்ணவங்களுக்கு கூட இங்க ஆன்சர் வராது. So you know how much is your level of preparations. Basically you know your strength and weakness. Which chapter is your strength, which chapter is your weakness. Hit in the strength in the first initial time and then go to the weakness part and hide your weakness as much as possible. Try to write very legibly, very happily. This is a paper where exemption is guaranteed, my dear lovable students. Those who are listened to the last 15 minutes of the entire paper discussion, I believe that this is useful for you. I just want to hear one thing from you all. Those who are listening to video in the Jan Mattumda, in the comment section, sir, just create a positivity and spread the positivity. Take care of yourself. We'll